Hey guys, Warrior here, and I just wanted to make this quick video on fixing the bumpers and squeaky trigger on the Xbox One controller. Been having this problem now for a few weeks, and with the squeaky trigger it's just literally been driving me mad, and it's gotten to a point now where I just had to do something about it. Also, with the bumper, specifically on this controller, it was the left bumper, and it was clicking, but it just wasn't registering. It kind of was, and it was kind of like lagging out, and it was. And recently, I've been playing a lot of farming sims, so you need to use your bumpers quite a lot, to do all the controls in the game and things. And obviously, when you're scrolling left and right through the menus on the home screen on the Xbox One, obviously you'll know what I'm on about. You'll need these bumpers. So I'm just going to give you a couple of tips on basically what I did to basically improve it. I'm not 100%, but I think it was to do with maybe one of the children dropped the controller, and obviously it's normally the bumpers that suffer when you drop it. So basically these here are the buttons for the bumpers. Obviously they're soldered onto the boards, and you've got this arm here and here that obviously click onto the buttons. And I think what happened is when it banged, it kind of shifted this button back a little bit, only very, very small amount, but it was enough that it just wasn't quite, it was making the clicking sound, but it just wasn't being, it wasn't, working to its full capacity. Basically it would kind of work, and then it would just kind of like stutter during games, and you'd have to press it really, really hard, which obviously eventually is just uncomfortable on your fingers and things like that. So what I did, I did try and stick some tissue paper down there or card or something like that, but the gap isn't great, and it's quite an awkward position. Once you've got these bumpers clicked in place, it is difficult to get things down there as well. So what I did is I got this screwdriver here, and I just gently put it behind it, and I just levered it forward. Just levered it forward like that, and just pushed it forward ever so slightly, but it was enough that there's like a gap here, and it just closed that gap up. So there is no gap there now between the bumper and the button, and it just rests up against it, without pressing the button. But the click is just more assertive now, and it's just more, you can really hear it, where before it just, it's difficult to explain, but there was like a different type of clicking sound. So anyway, that's basically how I did it. I mean, you may find that sticking a bit of tissue paper down there may be a bit more successful for you, but for me that's what worked, and it's more of a permanent solution for me anyway. So yeah, with the trigger, it was the right trigger in this case, and if we can get, let's get a camera to focus, if it will. I don't think we're going to see it. But anyway, just between this gap here, between the two buttons, there we go, there's the spring for the trigger. Obviously, if you take the bumper off, you'll be able to see the spring a lot clearer than this. But you could probably do this without dismantling the controller anyway. So all you would have to do is get a bit of oil maintenance spray, WD-40, squirt it onto a bit of tissue paper, and you could probably stick it in that gap there, and just rub it all over the spring. There are other methods, but again, a bit of maintenance spray, WD-40, and just on a Q-tip or cotton wool stick or bud or whatever, and then you just rub it on the spring as well. Work the trigger a couple of times, and you will find that the squeak does go. I mean, that was really bad before, but it is gone, definitely 100%. So yeah, so they're just a few little things that I've had to do to my controller to improve the performance, and fix a couple of things, tweak a few things as well. So yeah, obviously if you guys are looking for any tutorials on how to dismantle the controller, if you're unsure on how to do that, there's a good few on YouTube. So yeah, you'll be able to find one of those quite easily as well. Anyway guys, I hope this has helped, or confirmed a method that you're thinking of doing on fixing your own controller. I don't make too many of these videos, but I just wanted to make this quick one. Hopefully it helped. Anyway guys, if it did help, in any way, shape or form, please give me a thumbs up. And obviously if you've got any questions, please leave them in the comment section, and I'll be happy to get back to you as soon as possible. Right guys, this has been Wide, and I'll catch you all very soon. Wide checking out.